friends, welcome back to my channel and a very special welcome if you're new here. My name is Jen. I'm a certified weight loss and nutrition coach. I follow Weight Watchers and I count calories and macros. Happy Monday. It is Monday, so it is meal prep day. I am so excited to share these 3 recipes with you. I can't wait to eat these all week long. So if you're excited, give this video a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not, because we do a meal prep every single Monday and I actually upload 5 videos per week. Check out the description box down below where you will find my recipe website. That is where you will find all 3 of today's recipes and hundreds of other recipes, as well as nutrition coaching, where I offer personalized to you macros and calories, as well as one-on-one coaching if you would like to chat with me directly. Links and discounts to my favorite things, and come join my Facebook group. We would love to have you. So let's head into the kitchen for this week's meal prep. For breakfast this week, I am making mini frittatas. I'm really wanting something that's packed with protein that I can pair with a healthy carb, maybe some fruit or some toast, or maybe some peanut butter toast. So I thought that I would really amp up my protein for breakfast this week. So let me show you what's in the frittatas. First, you're going to need ham. This mixture is turkey and ham, so you could really do whatever deli meat you want, but I'm going to focus on the uncured honey ham, Parmesan cheese, milk of your choice. As always, I'm using Fairlife for that little extra bit of protein, salt and pepper. I will link my gravity-fed salt and pepper grinders down below for you. Of course, you're going to need some eggs and some fresh parsley. I weighed out 4 ounces of ham on my food scale. I'm going to chop that up, and then I'm going to chop up some of this Italian parsley, just a couple of tablespoons. So the next thing I'm going to do is crack 8 eggs into a medium bowl. Then we're going to add half of a cup of milk and then whisk that all together. We're going to add salt and pepper, 1/3 of a cup of grated Parmesan cheese, and then the 4 ounces of diced up ham and the fresh parsley. And then mix everything together really well. You're going to preheat your oven to 375 degrees. Grab out a muffin pan, spray it with some nonstick cooking spray. Now you can do mini frittatas using a mini muffin pan. You can do full-size frittatas, whatever your preference. I'm going to go ahead and do full-size frittatas, only because that way I'll just focus on having maybe 1 or 2 every morning with breakfast. The frittatas are going into the oven for about 8 to 10 minutes or until they are cooked completely through. The frittatas are out of the oven. These look and smell so good. I'm going to let them cool a bit. I'll take them out of the pan and I'll be back to share points, calories, and macros. So here are the completed mini frittatas. Like I said, these smell and look incredible. They are so light and fluffy. I will go ahead, of course, and put all the information here on the screen for you. Again, you can make mini ones using a mini muffin pan, but I think these full-size ones are perfect for breakfast. For lunches this week, I'm making stuffed pepper casserole. This is going to be full of protein, nice, clean ingredients, plus we're getting in a lot of veggies. So let me show you what's in the recipe. Of course, you're going to need salt and pepper, Worcestershire sauce, minced garlic, tomato sauce, and fire roasted tomatoes. The recipe actually calls for rice, but I'm going to sub quinoa. It's just a little bit higher in protein and I just like the taste and texture better. A pound of 99% ground turkey, light shredded cheese, a red bell pepper, a green bell pepper, a yellow onion, Italian seasoning and cumin, and last but not least, a package of frozen spinach. I'm going to chop up the bell peppers and the onion and then pull out my Caraway Dutch oven. I haven't even shared that with you guys. You guys know I love my Caraway skillet, but wait until you see my Dutch oven and we'll get started on the casserole. So I've got my Caraway Dutch oven. You guys, highly recommend. This Dutch oven is incredible. All the Caraway pans, cookware is incredible. I'll link it down below for you guys. They're having some really, really good sales right now. So I'm going to add 1 pound of 99% ground turkey. I did spray my Dutch oven with some nonstick cooking spray, and then I'm going to add in my diced up onion, and we're going to allow this to start browning. Then we're going to add in our salt and pepper, our cumin, and our Italian seasoning. Some minced garlic, and then we're going to allow that to cook down for about a minute or so, just until that garlic is fragrant. And then we're going to add our thawed frozen spinach. I am going to kind of squeeze the water out as I go and add it into the turkey. Mix that in really well, kind of breaking it apart with your spoon. Next up, we're adding in our chopped up red and green bell pepper, fire roasted diced tomatoes, tomato sauce, 2 cups of water, about a tablespoon of Worcestershire sauce, a cup of rice or quinoa, whatever you're using. Mix that together. Make sure the rice or quinoa gets covered in the liquid. I'm going to go ahead and turn up my heat, bring the mixture to a boil. Once it's come to a boil, we're going to cover the pot and allow it to cook about 30 minutes. We want to make sure the quinoa gets cooked completely through. Go ahead and turn off your heat. Look at how amazing this looks. It smells so good. The last step is we're going to add 1 cup of light shredded cheese right on top. I'm going to just throw the lid back on my Caraway Dutch oven until the cheese melts. I really, really love the Caraway cookware. Like I said, I plan on swapping out all of my cookware eventually. It's just so nice and such high quality. So we're going to go ahead and let that cheese melt. Are you ready? Are you ready for this goodness? Look at this. So this is the stuffed pepper casserole. I'll be eating this the entire week. I will go ahead and put points, calories, macros here on the screen for you. For dessert this week, for a sweet treat, we are making apple crisp. I don't know why, but I'm craving something fall, maybe because the weather is a little bit cooler, and I love any kind of crisp, especially apple, because it's so cinnamony and yummy. So let me show you what's in the recipe. You're going to need unsweetened applesauce, light butter, brown sugar and powdered sugar substitutes. I'm using Lakanto golden and Lakanto powdered. You guys know how much I love my Lakanto sweeteners. I will link Lakanto down below with the discount code. You're going to need unsweetened coconut, flour. I'm going to use my Kodiak Power Flour. This actually has protein in it. Unfortunately, sad news, sad day, they have discontinued the Power Flour. I had one of my subscribers reach out to Kodiak directly, and they said they unfortunately have discontinued this. I can't find it anywhere. I have looked everywhere hoping to score a few more bags. It's gone. So I'm really bummed out about that. I'm hoping that some company, Kodiak, some other brand, produces some type of protein flour, but since I have a little bit left on hand, I'm going to use it in my recipe. You'll need some nuts. I just have these mixed nuts chopped up, ready to go. Cornstarch, cinnamon, lemon juice, and then 5 or so medium-sized apples. First thing I'm going to do is chop up my apples. You can peel these or not peel these, whatever your preference. To a saucepan on medium heat, go ahead and add 1/2 cup of light butter. And then we're going to add in all of our diced apples. And we're going to let these cook down for a few minutes. We want to get the apples to where they're softened and really have soaked in a lot of that butter. Once your apples are soft, we're going to add the rest of the apple ingredients. So 1/4 cup of Lakanto golden, 1/3 cup of Lakanto powdered, cinnamon, lemon juice, and a teaspoon of cornstarch. That will help thicken up the mixture. Go ahead and stir that all together. Allow it to simmer just until thickened. Look at how amazing this looks. So it is nice and thick. I did turn off the heat, and then we'll go ahead and put together the crumble. So for the topping, I have 1/2 cup of unsweetened coconut flakes. I'm going to use that same cup and do 1/2 cup of unsweetened applesauce. 1/4 cup of Lakanto golden, 1 cup of flour. I'm so sad that the Kodiak Power Flour has went away. And I'm going to give that just a quick mix. So here's what your crumble should look like. To a 6x6, 8x8, 9x9 baking dish, go ahead and add your apple mixture. spread that nice and even in the bottom. To the top, we're going to add the crumble. And again, kind of spread that out over the top. Make sure all the apples are covered. I also like to kind of press it into place a bit. I have my 1/4 cup of mixed nuts, and I'm just going to sprinkle that on top. And our apple crisp is going into the oven for about 10 to 15 minutes. You do want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. The apple crisp is out of the oven. Oh my goodness, does this smell so good. You can see all the cinnamon apples. The nuts are going to give it a really nice texture. I will go ahead and put points, calories, and macros here on the screen for you. Thank you for joining me for this week's meal prep. I hope you are as excited about these 3 recipes as I am. Like I said, I can't wait to have these all week. I'm getting in my protein. They're delicious, they're healthy, they're clean eating. I just seriously can't wait. Don't forget my recipe website is down in the description box, along with nutrition coaching, links and discounts to my favorite things. And of course, we'd love to have you come on over and join our Facebook group. Thank you for watching, friends. Happy Monday, and I'll see you in the next one.